Howdy one and all. We're back with another Hill Climb 2 adventure. Right now we are racing to get to 4,400 meters on the snow level. I can't remember what it's actually called. Brain fart. So if you noticed my earlier videos, I put up 2 specials, and on Twitter, Supercell had us asked us to commentate on one video and then read the script off another one. I think I could have done better with the commentation, but I also could have watched it first. That was first appearance. That was just me talking, me doing me. It was all off the fly. You know, I think I could do a little better with some training, but, you know, if the worst I did was waste a little time, it was something fun to try. It was totally different. I never look at the TV, well, I take that back. I hardly look at the TV Royale screen. But you can tell that my commentary was not the greatest. It wasn't bad. It was a good match to watch. It was definitely exciting at the end. It didn't go the way I thought it would. Yeah. So I was like, well, while I'm at it, I'll just do another hill climb video. I thought it was really cool. I was definitely, when I saw it, I was just like, there's no way I can't do this. So I had to send in a couple of links to videos, the 2 that I posted today, the commentary and the script, and then one of my own. So I sent them off, and I'm hoping, yeah, they go well. Fingersoft, they're not putting out much content today, or this week. I've not noticed anything different. I've not noticed any updates. And they're not the kind of company I don't think they just get the pressure on their servers like someone in the top games would. So I don't know if they update as often. But I've never spoke to them, so like I said, I wouldn't know. It's just guesswork. I'm learning as I go. Yeah. About to light myself. So, yeah. I was watching Superman All-Stars, or not All-Stars, where he has to face the team of superheroes. God, I can't. What's the name of that movie? I just watched it. Yeah, brain's not working. Kind of excited. Definitely wound up. I just watched a video of these folks in the Everglades that picked out a 15-foot, well, I call it a python, boa constrictor, basically a big old snake. 15 foot, 2 people. That's a lot of heck and no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. So it looks like YouTube's getting beat on pretty hard. A lot of revenue, a lot of money being thrown around with companies getting out of YouTube's ad service. A lot of big YouTubers probably going to get hurt from that. I don't make a dime, so it don't bother me at all. Now, was I making a living at this? I don't know about all that now. Oh, come on. Really? Let's do mountain then. I don't do well. I don't always beat it. Sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 tries to beat a distance. And I know I'm not going to get any further than 3,500 meters or 5,300 and some odd change, because I can't get past that. And I don't have a vehicle that'll get up there besides this one. So I was wishing the tank was more upgraded, but it's bigger than the Super Diesel. So it's not going to work. I was like, well, dang. Had a bunch go on. the past few days. First time standing in front of a judge was this past week, a civilian judge. And I'll tell you, if you've got respect for the law, that can be intimidating. If you don't, it can still be intimidating. Judges are, if I had been rude or disrespectful, being in contempt of the court, ain't no joke. You don't want to do stuff like that. You want to be decent to one another, learn from one another, be good to one another. I mean, that's just my beliefs. But I think that's something, even if you're not a Christian or a religious person in general, you can accept those values as just human rights, if nothing else. If we were just better to one another, it would be all right. But man, we can be pretty rough on one another. And social media has something to do with that, even though I'm making a video for YouTube. If I had a big enough following and had influence and things of that nature, you could hurt some people. You could get some people hurt, ruin some lives. I don't know the whole story to things. I was watching Philip DeFranco, and he was talking about how one side of the story, the lady had said something about she tried to commit suicide and I was trying to stop her. And the other one was like, no, I was trying to get away from her. She's crazy and worked me too hard and would lock me in offices and wouldn't let me go home. And I'm just like, holy moly, it changes the story altogether. So just because you see one side of it or the media plays one side of it doesn't mean that's always the gospel. You can make an informed decision yourself. And yeah, we all have things that we're hateful against. And, I'm against any time you hurt a child, any shape, form, or fashion, I think you should be strung up and left in a tree. But now that's not how they do things. But, if you're found guilty of things like that, as far as I'm concerned, you need to be punished. You don't need to live the rest of your life, and quiet comfort and 3 meals in a cot. Lord, I get that back in the military. But, now that's just my personal opinion, but, there are things that go on in this world, and I would definitely love to see us treat one another a little better. The golden rule of all life is sacred, and, we only get one shot at it. No one's come back from the other side saying, well, you're wrong. You get a redo. Enjoy life. Try and make the world better. Not just for yourself, but, if for your kids and the neighborhood. And, I would love to see this big old world just shine a little brighter, not be darker. But, sometimes that's asking a lot from folks who are angry all the time. I'm just going to skip that altogether. I would definitely love to see a brighter world for my children when they come along. Sorry, I happened to look up at a movie that's playing. It is muted, so that way I get in trouble for playing somebody else's movie. I can hear the coffee pot saying it's done. You may not be able to, or might not know what you're listening for. It's in the kitchen, and I'm in the living room recording. It's a beautiful thing about mobile. As long as it's quiet and peaceful for just even a few moments, you can be just about anywhere and drop off a quick recording. It's like today, I was just like, well, I'm not quite recorded enough, so I was able to just stop what I was doing and drop on the record. It was really exciting, really a blessing to be able to do this at all. Other people have other things in life to do, and I don't know. I guess I'll just go ahead and try one more time. I think I know how to do it, but I don't know if this vehicle's capable of what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking will have to be done is jump straight onto the board, onto the log. I can't flip it. It's too tight with this long of a vehicle. You know, I get that gas can, but I swear I never see it. When you got like a really good burst of momentum going, you know it'd be hard pressed to stop this thing. Alright, climb, baby, climb. I still enjoy the Super Diesel. I still enjoy this paint job, this paint scheme. Called paint job. Whoa, boy. Whoa. Well, that'll end you. I don't know how I did it, but I did. And I think that is going to be all for this video. Let's see what we got. That's today's bundle. And it ends in 32 minutes. So if you see this video, get on quick. And until then, I will catch you in the next adventure. See ya.